everyone, welcome to my channel LoveGrowsTarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Libra in the month of October. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any and all descriptions in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there, #LoveGrowsTarot. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/LoveGrowsTarot and leave them there. They are greatly appreciated and they go back right back into my craft, so I thank you. I'm guided by the tarot cards and spirit, so basically I just keep shuffling until the appropriate cards present themselves. This is a general reading. They're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody, and the themes and energies in these readings will take place in the future, so please feel free to come back and review them at any time. I begin with 3 opening cards, one that represents the past, one that represents the present, and one that represents the future. And then I follow through with the rest of the reading, ending with a subconscious card, what your subconscious is trying to tell you at this present moment. So let's get on with this reading for the sun sign of Libra in the month of October, starting with a card representing the past that Libra needs to know about at this present time. Something from the past, their spirit, that Libra needs to know about and recognize at this present time. So we have the King of Swords. So the kings are experienced, they're knowledgeable, they're masters, they're mature. The swords are the air sign, so that would be Aquarius, that would be you, Libra, and that would also be Gemini. The King of Swords is a very truthful person. The swords aren't emotional. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeves. They guide you. They, through their words and through how they feel that you should be representing yourself, a little bit judgmental. These people express their caring that way. So if they're being critical of you or judgmental of you, or just, this is their way of caring and making sure that you don't, continue to make mistakes, or that you don't, run into problems, or they're just trying to guide you in that way. So it's not a very emotional kind of, huggy kind of energy. It's more about your ideas, your thoughts, and your communication. So this king is making an appearance from the past. This could be somebody's father. It could be, because the court cards can be the people in your lives, the people coming into your lives. This is the past, so somebody that came into your life. The people, because this is a past card, it's going to be mostly people that may have inspired you in the past, or people that maybe had a big effect on you in the past. Like I said, maybe your father, maybe somebody in the family. But this is coming through again for you to review at this present time. So there's something with this King of Swords that needs to be looked at again, needs to be addressed again, or needs your attention. So what card is the present representing? What card is the present representing? At this present moment, which card for the present? For the present. We've got the 5 of Cups. So the king isn't emotional, but the 5 of Cups is. So the 5 of Cups is a time of grieving. It's a time of, loss. It's a heaviness in your heart for sure. It's an emotional time. So in the past, the 3 cups have fallen over, and their ingredients have spilled out. It can be burnt bridges. It can be relationships. It can be people that passed over. But it's about, this card really is about picking yourself up and getting out of that darkness, because you've got 2 cups here, and you need to turn around and pick up the 2 cups and just get on with things. This has been going on too long, and that's really sort of stopping you from a lot of opportunities and a lot of, real positive energy in your life. So this is a card for that. The King of Swords may be the influence of this card. If it was a father figure that had passed over, then, it's just, it's a way of saying for you to get on with your life, because that's not really what happens when people pass over. They don't want you to drop your life. They don't want you to be in sorrow and not enjoy what you could be enjoying. So that's what this card represents. A time for you to turn, a time for you to change, a time for you to pick up the cups and get out there and start new. What is a card for the future? So you have a major arcana, which is a life lesson. This is there's significant changes when these cards come in. They want you to really sort of adapt and, really listen to what they have to say. And the High Priestess doesn't really say much. She uses her intuition, and that's exactly what this card is. It's a very spiritual card too. So with the Five of Cups being something that you have to let go of, you have to move on and, recollect yourself. Going forward, your intuition is going to be something, and spirituality in general, I think, is really going to help you. So if you aren't spiritual in nature, but I'm sure you are if you're watching a tarot card reading, really sort of lean into that. Really lean into your intuition. Really listen to what it's saying to you, how it's guiding you. Next level awareness, next level spirituality is something that's probably going to be good, and it's going to be the thing that gives you the life lessons and allows significant change for you. All right, let's get on with the rest of the reading. Libra in the month. Whoa, got a couple cards here. So we have, it's upside down. We have another major arcana card. This one's coming through in the month of October. Not so, the High Priestess was more a future card. So going forward into the future, this is more like a present time card. So this is the Hangman. And this works nicely with the Five of Cups, because the Hangman is when it's kind of like a slow motion card. It's kind of like a standstill card, but within it, it's allowing you to open your eyes to new perspectives, to look at things from a new view, and change your perspective on things. And it's a very spiritual card too. It has the halo, it has the nimbus around this young gentleman that's hanging from a tree. So spiritual. We go back to spirituality because the High Priestess showed up as well, and she knows spirituality. She's like, that's her wheelhouse. So the month of October is going to be a time where, and even if you're picking up the pieces and you're getting on, it's like a slow process, right? So the Hangman isn't in a hurry. The Hangman is absorbing the new perspective and the new way of looking at life, and this is going to make a significant change and offer the lessons that he needs going forward. So this is an opportunity for you too to look at things from a different perspective. And then next we have Three of Pentacles. This is a really good card for people that have a craft, people that have been working on things. You're suddenly going to get this interest. People are understanding your artistry. They understand the talent in it. Even if that's just sort of like not so much like a hands-on artist kind of situation, but maybe it's a product that you have, or maybe it's something that you're working towards. Anyway, it's a card about commissions. It's a card about people taking notice. It's a card about getting yourself out there. So that's coming through. So within this new perspective, you got a lot of nice change coming, especially when it comes to your material world. So this is all your, finances, material world, possessions. That's what the Pentacles are all about. Ooh, then we have another three. So we have 2 3s in a row. And this one's a 3 of Swords. And we also have the 3 spilled cups here. So that kind of tells me that maybe, this 3 of Cups is tied into the 3 of Swords here. And then we have 3 here. So maybe there was some kind of connection. This is going to be a good card as far as like, your artistry and your craftsmanship. But at the same time, maybe for some of you, there is a connection between this world and falling into that world through this world. We got a little bit of, because not so much about the 5 number, but because this is the 3 of Cups are what, this person's focused on and what's taking all the energy. So let's see what else is going on here. Oh, we have more 3s. Just throwing 3s your way. So this is 3 of Cups. So this is friendships, celebrating good times with each other. So yeah, we have a really interesting set of 3 going on here with the 3 fallen cups. So yeah, there may have been, it's a situation that, maybe it's a 3-person situation. Maybe you did work together at some point, and there was like a falling out, something happened, there was betrayal here, and this is also the card of, because it's a card of celebrating, it's also a card of, sometimes it's about drinking and going out there and having a good time. So somehow these 3 things might have really sort of played a part in all this, and this is what the Hangman is doing, is you have to have a new perspective. Or collectively, there might be, with this 3 of Cups, maybe, maybe this, maybe the 2 are waiting for you, and here you are. This is the past, and then this is the future, and maybe there is a reconnection with some. So it's either you're going to reconnect, or else, your perspective is definitely going to change on the situation that is possibly the 5 of Cups. And then we have the King of Wands. So we have the King of Swords from the past, and now we have the King of Wands, and he's really sort of interested in this like dynamic, celebrating 3 of Cups cards. So this King of Wands are the fire signs, so that's Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. So this king might have a keen interest in this whole situation right here, and might be there to, may have either been a part of it, or might come in to assist you, because you are taking on a whole new perspective on things and changes. And if the King of Wands was somebody that was involved in this kind of multiple 3 kind of situation, then perhaps this, like I said, there might be just a nice month of like reconnecting, rekindling, reforming a group or reforming something. Either way, he's going to be there to assist you. Okay, let's continue on with this reading. Libra in the month of October. Very interesting month. Remember the intuition. Your High Priestess is here too, right? She's like watching over this whole thing. She's like, I'm listening to my intuition. And so should you. Okay, and now we have another major arcana. So this is the Hermit. So the Hermit is about wisdom and knowledge. Very, very wise, this Hermit. It's also about independence. And it's also about spending time alone. And it's also about meditation. Taking time away to really sort of connect to your inner self, who you really are, and bringing that forward. And it might take some studying, it might take some knowledge or education, or something that you need. That's why the Hermit's here. So you need something, you need that time to really soul search. So that is coming through in the month of October. So make sure that you spend the time, whether you have a meditation practice and you start, and whether you have one or you don't have one and want to start one, that's a nice little practice to throw in, or bring back into a regular practice for the month of October. If you need to connect to your inner self through books or through social media influencers or anything like that are really going to able to inspire you to really connect to your inner self, because you also have the Hangman, right? And the Hangman, with his whole new perspective on things, and with the Hermit, it's a very it's going to be a time of really getting to understand who you are and getting to know yourself on a much deeper level. So let's see what else is going on in October for Libra. Libra in the month of October. What's going on? So now we have, and we got 3 people again under a 5. So now we have the 5 of Swords. So this card is really about, we've got 3 people again. So you've got this 3 people thing going on, and it's really strong in this reading. So this is about somebody that's possessive and taking control of people and situations and not letting the others have a voice or have a part in you know, a very controlling kind of, almost bullying kind of energy from somebody. And then the best thing to do when you're up against this kind of person, because it's really a mind game, is just to walk away. Some people are going to get hurt. Others will just walk away, and that's enough's enough. Then this person is left alone. So we might have another, well, we've got a 5, so we've got a 5 connection here. And then we've got the 3 connection again. So, and we've got a very flaming reddish hair kind of person. This person's got the same kind of looks as the King of Wands. So, you know, through your soul searching here with the Hermit, yeah, you might either be up against that energy, trying to figure out how that energy is attracted to you, or maybe, you know, you yourself are the person that is you know, all, you know, being that kind of like controlling and you know, taking over kind of negative energy, and that's not doing well for you. So yeah, this is something that you have to, if it is you attracting it, you have to, you know, that's the Hermit here telling you that you got to spend time and really get to know who you really are and why this kind of energy pops up. All right, let's continue on. We're almost to the end of this part of the reading. Oh, this is a nice card for you. So now we have the 2 of Cups, which is awesome because this is a connection. But this is 2, a party of 2 connection. So we're kind of moving away from the 3s and the 3s and the 5s. So now we're into the 2, which is like, and it's also a very healing card. You might meet somebody in the healing arts or the healing profession that really, really helps you get past the grieving part of the 5 of Cups. And it's a really strong connection as far as meeting somebody, because it's more like somebody that really gets you, really understands you, really wants to help you heal. You know, somebody that's on your side, on your team, really, you know, wants to look out for you, has nothing but the best interests for you. So this is a really nice card because it does take away that 3 element and make it a stronger 2-based element. Right, what else does Libra need to know about in the month of? So now we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knights are, they're in service. They're the ones that are like, you know, out there doing their best, getting their lives together. This is the time in their life when they have the most energy and they can get the most things done. So they're really taking advantage of it. And they're up in service, so they're really like helpful. This Knight of Swords is really quick and can be a little bit hasty. He's coming right into the 2 of Cups in a very, very fast-moving way. So this connection might happen really, really fast. It could be with an air sign, although these are the Cups. It just means that this is going to be a nice emotional energy. But watch for the air signs. That would be Aquarius, that would be you, Libra, and that would be Gemini. Also, this isn't a card that is, you know, this is a connection card, but it's a nice connection. So the sort of hectic, frantic energy of the Knight of Swords is a little bit much. So slow it down. If this person comes in, it's going to be a really quick moving energy. It's going to be really fast. So try and slow it down. And don't let it come in and come crashing in. It's also a sword, so it could tie back to this, you know, this energy here. And if this energy here, especially if it's somebody that's very controlling, doesn't want to really see you, you know, grow, or see you go through healing or go through changes, might be, you know, the Knight of Swords coming through into this Two of Cups. So be very mindful of that and really watch out for that. Okay, so the last card is your subconscious card. And this is coming from the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, the Wands are the fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. She likes to be the center of attention. She's very into the metaphysical world, you know, esoteric arts, esoteric knowledge. And yeah, she likes her independence. She likes to do things, you know, get things started, get things going. She's good, you know, she's a very good leader. She, you know, she has a sunny disposition, but at the same time, don't cross her. So this is your subconscious. There's a part of you that is a very strong Queen of Wands type of a person. Especially you've got the High Priestess, and you got, you know, a little bit of spirituality stuff knocking on your door here. So that is a side that, you know, and like I said, if you weren't spiritual, you probably wouldn't be tuning into tarot card readings. So really tap into that side of you, really start to use your intuition, and, you know, really gain that confidence, because the Five of Cups is like, there's a heaviness there, something that's really weighing you down. It's all tied into the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, and the threes here and the threes there. So really figure that out. This is going to be a strong bond, getting more of like a two people together kind of bond is going to be much, much better for you. And it could be the healing arts. It could be something that you are, you know, that you are trying to get into, or you know, a new sort of passion or something new. But watch out for the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords might very well be this guy and this guy. Well, not him, because, well, he's just got the same like hair and stuff like that. Just watch out for the guys coming in the month of October, and especially the ones that are rushing in and really want to take control of things. And as always, in tarot card readings, it's up to you to do the work. These cards are here to guide you. These cards are here to show you the, you know, what can be done, and you know, where you can create positive opportunities and energy. But you have to make the changes. You can't just look at the cards and then go, well, the cards are there, and then I'm going to wait and things will change. No, you have to work with them. So really always remember that about tarot cards and tarot card readings. All right, that's it for you, Libra, for the month of October. If you like my readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any and all descriptions in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. #LoveGrowsTarot. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/LoveGrowsTarot and leave them there. They are greatly appreciated. They go back into my craft, and this is something that I have a real passion for and really love doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's going to be it. It's going to be a very interesting month of October for you, Libra. But there's just some really nice qualities and life lessons to be learned throughout this month and going into the future. So stay safe. See you next time.